Alright, I gave a leaf a little taste from these greens. They looked a lot better when I was pulling them because they didn't get all dehydrated and stuff at the food bank. What the heck is it? Looks like maybe a bean green or something. Hollow, triangular style of a stem with these crazy runners. This sucker, you know, this sucker looks like it really is designed for just growing fast and not poisoning whatever wants to eat it. It looks like it wants to just rely on speed and anabolic growth. Fast anabolic growth makes up for lack of poison. But I tried a leaf and tasted it. It's okay. Just see what effects it has. You know, this tofurkey stuff, I'm almost done with it. But it may taste like chicken and everything. And it's also just as constipating at 8%. Alright, well, it looks like washing my socks really made a big difference. I had a big pile of socks right behind my car seat, and they did put out a smell, and that made a difference in my breathing. Alright, so I'm going to give bee pollen another chance. I'm going to start grinding it in my mortar and pestle and mix it with peanut butter. Last time I had the bee pollen, I was eating too much of it probably at once, and it was causing problems, but mixing it with other foods might be the better solution. So grown bee pollen, I don't think it comes naturally in them bigger, those little tiny sand appearance pieces. Because I think I seen like a beekeeper once, he didn't have them. Bees don't drop pollen like this. They're mixed like this somehow in the processing. And I think I've got to be completely done with this bee pollen. Even mixed with food, I ate too much, my stomach's upset, my stomach is hurting, my gut area is hurting, middle burner. And I know it's the bee pollen. This is what bee pollen has done. I just so hope that maybe I could mix it, and that's not the case. You can't mix. And you can't taste. That's the thing. That's what really gets me, is I can't be eating foods that don't overwhelm my taste. Like cayenne pepper will overwhelm my taste. Garlic will be overwhelming before it hurts the stomach too much. You really got to force them down past your mouth. Well, bee pollen, it kind of goes down a little too easy, and then causes problem. Papaya does that too. Papaya goes down easy, and then it starts hurting your stomach. It's like these types of foods, man. You just have to make a mental note. Don't ever mess with them again. It's like they're like mushrooms. Right, so I'm getting a temporary relief by pushing this vibrator against my upset stomach from the bee pollen. I shouldn't have to rely on this to settle my stomach, but it's interesting how that works. Some kind of mechanical issue that's corrupted. At that free meal place, it's open right now, I think. I want to mix some herbs with the food they have, just to give me some more variety. Seems a little strange, but it should be true regardless. I think dirty clothes are really affecting my health adversely, more than I've ever noticed before. That the most consistent thing that alerts me to an infection is that I get dizzy. A skin infection from dirty clothes. Even breathing in that dirtiness, it causes dizzy. Well, that causes rapid heartbeat and breathing problems. But when it's dirty clothes, and how is dirty underwear? So how does that affect dizziness? It's so strange. Maybe it's just my skin giving the alert, and that's what it naturally does. It'll start making me dizzy, and then it lets me know that there's a problem, and it's mostly an outside problem, not an internal problem. Something that I need to, it's a cleanliness issue. I need to get clean. Alright, so movement makes me dizzy. I sit and I'm not so dizzy. What's the problem? And also, I got little bumps on the bottom. I wonder If that's from the anise, I think anise causes the bumps. I've been eating a lot more anise. But this dizziness is really something. I don't know how to handle. I'm suspecting that maybe it's a mild sepsis. Okay, I actually have burdock. I wish I had dandelion roots. I might. I crush this up and start consuming burdock root. Try to clean myself out. Maybe I could get around the dandelion leaf with the bay leaves. These suckers really make you want to pee. Throw some bay leaves in. I had so much one time, it just peed so much. I just need to make sure I replenish my vitamins. And I'm thinking maybe parsley can serve as a good replacement. The canned burdock crush. I believe I crushed it in the past. It'll take a lot more force because these are hard root pieces. You don't have to do much for rose hips. They're not cheap, but you don't have to do much. Just throw some water in and wait a few minutes and they soak up great. I should have recorded that. And now I'm crushing them, which they crush easy too. It's just, rose hips can become such a great jam when you add just the right amount of water. This could be a jam, a really nice jam, but I eat it by itself because it's so delicious. Alright, well, I don't plan on staying in this area forever, but I am certainly enjoying it because I have privacy enough to do squats, do my strap squat. And I've been playing with some different ideas. I actually have been holding this in between my legs, okay, right at the intersection of the legs, and that seems to give me extra power. I want to demonstrate it, but I just haven't really found. I mean, the place I'm doing it is a bathroom. It's one of them multi-bathrooms. If I could find somewhere that's isolated and has good light and all that stuff, and it's not a bathroom, I could demonstrate. It's pretty easy to describe though. It's just that vibration really gives a power boost, okay? Like, I remember there was an interview with a famous model, not Ella McPherson, one of the really fit ones. And she said she was using some kind of vibration pad. There's this machine that you stand on and it just vibrates and you can change the levels. And she did that. She said she did push-ups or whatever, squats, and that's how she keeps real fit. And I believe it. Just holding it in between my legs while squatting really has a power boosting effect. I feel like I can push harder and longer. You know, that machine, that's like thousands of dollars. But the way it looked, I looked at them. I forgot exactly they're called. I'm sure they could be found easy. But I don't think you could do a wide stance squat with that thing. Okay, you need like two of them right next to each other so you could do a wide and turn them on at the same time to get that wide stance squats. But holding the football in between the legs does a great job too. And it's clearly a fitness device. Clearly a fitness device. Gold's Gym. This is a workout device. Okay, how about this to describe magnet therapy? Magnets, balance, nerve, excitement. Whether it's pain or a twitchiness, magnets, balance, nerve, excitement.